we will be installing 4 USB 3 ports onto the front of this NZXT 510 case. This is the front of the case before we do any mod. As you can see, it's very plain and simple, clean. There's absolutely nothing in the front, nothing in the side besides the glass panel. I removed the glass panel so you don't see anything. On the top, you get one headphone jack, one USB-C, and one USB 3. That's right, just one USB 3, nothing else. We're going to take care of that right now because the one USB 3 port is already taken by my keyboard, my wireless keyboard. So the first thing you want to do is tape up everything. Tape up the area where you intend to drill. For this, we're going to drill a 5 1/4 hole because just in case I want to add something in the future. Even though the port itself is only 2.5 inches, I'm going to drill a bigger hole, 5 1/4. I'm using the tape as a guide, so from here to here, it's 5 1/4. And the height, I forgot where it is, but it's going to fit. Next, we're going to move the case down to the basement because the basement is dirty and I can do whatever I want down the basement. Here you can see I cut the hole already. I used a Dremel with the circular piece to cut out the metal plate. This Dremel is really great. I've been using it for all sort of projects. You can use this to cut plastic, metal, whatever. Here are some circular blades to cut through metal. By the way, the motherboard is still intact and so are all the other pieces in the back of this. So be sure to have a piece of paper directly behind this metal piece so that way all of the metal bits don't just spill into the motherboard or anything like that. Once you cut out the hole, use a filer. You're going to use a metal filer to smooth out all of those rough metal edges. This is a 3D printed part to cover up that nasty hole that you saw earlier that we cut. These are some residue from the tree support. You really don't need this, and you really don't need the brim as well. I use it and I regret it. Now I'm going to have to use this metal filer to clean up all those pieces. It took a while to shave up all of those tree support and brim. It took me about 2 hours to shave it and smooth out everything. This is the 2.5 inches for USB 3 adapter. It's way too long, so again I use the Dremel to cut the parts that I don't need, which is the behind part right here. Once everything has been filed down and all of your doors are dirty like mine, try to slide the 4 ports USB in. It should fit super snugly because I use a caliper to measure everything to make sure that it fits perfectly fine. Even though the whole thing fits super snugly, I still use 2 holes to secure it in place to make sure that it doesn't slide in or out, which it doesn't really. I'm using masking tape again to first align the top screw. You don't need a lot of force, so definitely don't use a hammer drill. Just use a regular drill and it will be fine. Start off with the smallest metal drill bit and work your way up. Here you can see 6 holes, all drilled in and ready for the next stage. To secure the 3D mold, I'm using these M3 nuts and bolts. Here you can see everything in place. In the front is the bolts, in the back is the nuts. In the back of the USB adapter, you'll need this cord to go directly into your motherboard. There's also the option of connecting the power line and connect that to your power supply. I don't think I'll need it, but it's definitely there if you need to power up this USB port. I bet this will look pretty good once it's painted black, but if you have a white case already, you don't have to do anything at all. Alright, let me know what you think of this simple 3D printed project. It's pretty easy, right? In the future, you can add anything to your case by using a 3D printer, a Dremel, and your imagination. I really appreciate everyone subscribing to my channel. Hope you found this video helpful, and thanks for watching.